A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some. Exciting. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Scotty Barnes.
And the defense he's played lately has really been tremendous. It's clear he's working his tail off on this end and collecting a number of steals as a result. You have to commend that type of effort.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. R.J. Barrett out there with Dick. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. Now here's Ingram. Fires top of the key. Williams grabs the board.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he's scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Now here's Dick. He picked up 10 in his last game. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Ball against Barrett. Ball passes to Williams. It's stolen by Pirtle. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Ball. Miller outside for three. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive board. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Dick. That one's good for 2. Dick's got his second basket of the game. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, B.A., absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
Miller can't get it to go.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Outside Ingram, the 3 ball. Kicks it out to Barrett. Drops in the 3.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Ooh, poked away. Pass the ball. Throws it up high, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Ingram. No points so far. Crafty move. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw. Coming his way.
A go-to scorer. Love seeing Ingram take punishment and fight his way through it.
Toronto shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle, that's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
That's good from Bridges on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Dick, the pass to Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing. Pirtle with a screen on Green. Lets it fly. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass the ball. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Ball's got 5 points.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Charlotte on. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hornets?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the floor for Charlotte, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Green out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at center. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some slack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, knocked backing down and saying how the league is built. Now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Ryan?
Allie, thanks.
What a nice-looking drive with LaMelo. Such a hard contest because guy can handle and he's got size.
Barnes with it. Guarded now by Williams. Basket counts. Hurdle's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Number 1, the Raptors.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes B.A. when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future.
Now here's Ball. He's got 7. Back to Miller. And he drives in. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, my goodness. The flare and the explosion on that finish by Brandon Miller. Look out below.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Dick gets the bucket.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Ball against Barrett. Ball no good. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Such a wide open look. And now a 5-point Toronto lead.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Second chance shot. Three-pointer, Bridges. Fires in the triple. Bridges has got 9.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
Outside Barrett. Hurdle in the post. Working on Williams. Kicks it out to Barrett. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there. I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite scorers.
Well, think about it, B.A. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Ball passes to Miller. And there's the lob, and Ball throws it down.
Well, how about LaMelo, the recipient of the lob pass? That is beautifully done.
Here's Barrett. Oh, a special move before that shot. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Barnes goes in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck into the cup. Nice finish.
Barrett against Ball. No good on the 3.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And he dunks it down.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Bridges. He had 9 points in his last time out. Pass to Miller. Fires from deep. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
And it's out of bounds. That one. Off Pirtle.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. And Miller the bucket on the assist from Green.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Back to Ingram. And the layup falls. Ingram's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Toronto out front, up 2. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scorers go by.
Okay, time. Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him, and then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Chris Boucher. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Moore. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Kept alive. Okogie. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Okogie's got his first basket.
Boy, I admire the effort that Josh Okogie brings to the court. This guy never gives up on a play.
Here's Quickly. And down it goes. 2 points. Quickly's got 4 points in the quarter. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
DA, I absolutely love this. And more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Man, he's checked in for Smith. So it's the Hornets now. Toronto making their last shot. Williams from long range. Williams knocks down. The 3.
This is who Grant Williams has to be on the offensive end. Catch and shoot, yes, sir.
Quickly passes to Boucher. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
How about that 7-foot wingspan getting put to work by Chris Boucher? Big time.
Pass to Man. Williams against Boucher. Here's Man. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Toronto leading by 3. The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league. Not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks. They've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
Moore passes to Okogie. Lets the 3 fly. Man, misses. Toronto has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. And Doris, at 7 feet tall and almost 300 pounds, Yusuf Nurkic often is the biggest human on the court.
BA, we might as well refer to him as the immovable object. This guy has slimmed down. He's in incredible shape. But Nurkic is an old-school big, and he is a force to be reckoned with around the rim, not just because of that size and strength, but because of his skill as a passer and a finisher.
Assistant, Yusuf.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Mobo. No points yet. And it comes off the front of the rim. Man with it. Boucher on him. Pass to Okogie. To the right side. Here's more. Okogie's shot is off. Ooh, it's stolen away. Williams from long range. And it's Williams finishing in transition. Nice.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Quickly passes to Robinson, and there's the foul. It's on Grant Williams. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Williams against Quickly. Outside for Boucher. Walter from outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Nurkic. The kick out to Williams. 4-3. Can't hit that one. Toronto trailing. Here's Walter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Tremendous vision for Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Man, the pass to Nurkic. Outside, Williams. Releases. They get it back. The layup misses. Boucher with it. Pass to Mobo. With 1 on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Josh Okogie. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Williams. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Moore in at the 2. Now here's Quickly. Pass to Mobo. So Toronto ends up going with a new group.
His first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. And here's Ingram. There's the 3. Hits a three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
Here's Barrett. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Ball gets it to go.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Now here's Dick. Pass to Ingram. Over Ball. The shot by Ingram, no good. Hornets trail by 4. And it's Green off the drive. Bridges finds Ball. Williams with the screen. Here's Miller. And the three off target. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Miller, the pass to Bridges. Miller outside. Nope, 4 for 7 now. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. He takes it in. Kicks it out to Barrett. Second chance effort. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Barrett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
What you love is the authority with which Miles Bridges puts the ball on the deck and goes to the rack on a drive like that. Look out, folks.
Bridges hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Dick, the pass to Barrett. Off target from three-point range. Hornets trail by 6. Outside, Williams. Basket counts.
No, just beautiful setup. They found the size mismatch inside, delivered when they really needed it.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Outside Dick. Pass to Ingram. Here's Barnes. He's guarded by Bridges. 5 on the clock. Barnes, no good. Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Ball against Barrett. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Miller outside. The three. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Outside Barnes. Left side Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And you have to love the intensity from Ingram when they're up against it, always ready to attack.
Bridges passes to Williams. A deep three from Ball. Colonel grabs a miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
They turn to Brandon Miller in a big spot, and he delivers.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here is Barrett. Up top Barnes. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Barrett. Tries it from the top of the key. Hornets with the rebound. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Ball no good. Stolen by Miller. This would tie it. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill.
2K Sports. Bringing you the NBA. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Scotty Barnes.
Defensively, he's really stepped it up over the past few months. You can see the jump in his steal numbers, and it hasn't been by accident. He's put in a ton of effort at the defensive end, and boy, is it paying off.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Rizier and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Now here's Barnes. Knocks down the 3 ball. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Here's Young. And Pirtle sends it back. Quickly with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. He gets that one.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Okongwu hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Here's Barrett. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. You can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Robinson's checked in for Pirtle. The Raptors shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
And that one's good. Rizier.
Well, Rizier has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Here's Quickly. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, you got to love the finger roll. Always looks so smooth.
Young looking it over. Kicks it out to Johnson. Young outside. 3-pointer. They get it back. Okongwu. Pass to Rizier. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Quickly. At Raptors leading by 4. Here's Barrett. Atlanta with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Riza with it, headed now by Barnes. Daniels kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
Chalk up 2 there. Ingram's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Young pass to Okongwu. Pass to Daniel. Buries the 20-footer.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
Barrett kicks to Barnes. Left side, Barrett. Quickly, a screen on Johnson. Barnes can't get it to go. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Heat in Miami. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Hawks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And it's tied up with that one. The Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Quickly. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Quickly's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And Young, here we go. That one good for 2.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting to it.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing in your opinion?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And so in the game for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniel. And it's Riza in at the 3 spot. Young outside. Down low, Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Barrett covering. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Young, no good. Raptors with the lead. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Young up top, quickly covering. Young dishes to Johnson. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense. creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Quickly against Young. Inside. After Rizichet. Just 5 to shoot. Will it go? Atlanta again missing. Toronto leading by 7. Barrett kicks to Robinson. The kick out to Barnes. Quickly against Young. Ingram outside from past the arc. Goes up again. Rebound Atlanta. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Robinson passes to Barrett. Barnes outside. Raptors need to get a shot off. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Rizichet. Pass to Johnson. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Barrett. Ingram outside. Johnson against Barrett. Ingram wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Ingram's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
Well, you can't give a guy like Ingram a look like that from beyond the arc.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. GA, he had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Young against Quickly. Young inside. 17 points in his last outing. Okongwu kicks to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Ingram outside. Pulls up on the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Ingram's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Crafty move. Johnson outside. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Johnson's got 7. Here's Quickly. He's got 7. For 3, Ingram. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Taking a look at the Raptors, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low,
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Toronto Raptors.
Offense.
Thanks for joining us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
We've got Jakob Poeltl. Boucher out there with Dick. And it's Abaji in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. LeVert from outside. And Poeltl pulls it down. Raptors leading by 8. Here's Abaji. Lofton with the rebound. Atlanta shooting under 40% all in all for the game. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And it goes down 2 points. Lobo's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Raptors. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Buffkin. And the layup falls.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Raptors leading by 8. Pass to Abaji. From outside the arc. Nance with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Buffkin. Dick defending. Nance a screen. Pass to Man. Lock at 6. Here's Buffkin.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, he's an incredible offensive rebounder. Capella just works so hard to get ideal positioning when the shot goes up.
Dick passes to Abaji. Lets it go with the 3. Nance gets the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Nance slams it in.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Mobo. Ooh, the double clutch. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Walter, he's checked in for the Raptors. And this past offseason, Stan, was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
And Toronto making a change.
Coming onto the floor for your Raptors.
Raptors leading by 7.
Number 77.
1:39 left to play here in the third. Pass to Battle. Here's Walter. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
The Raptors making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Dick can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Buffkin. Capella trying to free himself up. Buffkin, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Raptors moving the ball around. Back to Dick. the triple. And with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Good on the three-point shot. LeVert's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
And the foul on Jacoby Walter. That is his first foul of the game. And Toronto will go for a different look here.
Substitution for your Raptors.
26 seconds left in the third. Here's Buffkin. And stolen by Barnes. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Drills the three-pointer. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, you close off the lane. Barrett can pull up on a dime and knock down that jumper.
Ingram attacking. And here's quickly for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with us. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hands out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Buffkin in at the 1. Ingram with room to shoot. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
The Hawks trail by 9. Out to the wing. Here's Buffkin. Quickly covering. Buffkin with the bucket.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of bucket.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Quickly looking it over. Spins. Out to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Pirtle. The tray. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Reza Shea in the corner. Back to Johnson. Young with the ball. Buries the long-range jumper.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Here's Ingram. Pass to Quickly. Back to Ingram. Barnes outside. And here is Quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Quickly. And again, Toronto no luck.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Young with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Now just a 1-point Toronto lead. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Barnes. Back to Quickly. Now here's Barrett. And here's Ingram from the arc. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
To the wing right side. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Ingram. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Barnes can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 4. 11 feet away. And Reza Shea, the bucket on the assist by Daniels.
Assisted by
Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night. Quickly against Young. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now here's Barnes. It's stolen.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
Stolen by Quickly. For the finish. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Raptors leading by 4. Pass to Barrett. Out to Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Johnson. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Yes!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Quickly against Young. Back to Quickly. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Young against Quickly. Young outside. Driving the lane. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Yeah, Young is unflappable in the biggest moments.
Quickly with it. Here's Ingram. Oh, off target. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Scotty Barnes is out there with Robinson. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Raptors with the lead. And here is Quickly. To the inside and taken away by Johnson. Okongwu with it. Robinson picks him up. Hawks passing it around. Here's Reza Shea. Quickly covering. And that one's good. Reza Shea.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Quickly the pass to Ingram. Well, good from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Young for 3, hits the 3-point bomb. Young's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Thank you to our Northside crew.
Reza Shea with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Goes up. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Barrett for 3. It's good from long range. Barrett's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Young against Quickly. Here's Johnson. Pass to Daniel. Cans the 3.
A shot Dyson continues to work on. When he's locked in from deep, he's tough to defend.
And Bill slams it in.
And coming through in a big way. You have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
Now Daniels. Johnson outside. Money!
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ingram pitched it quickly. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Rizachet, covered by Barnes. Rizachet with it. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van...
Aspect of his game that suffered the past few months, passing the basketball. He hasn't shown that same creativity that we've seen from him earlier in the year, and his assists are down.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Risache in at the 3 slot. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Okogie, the pass to Miller. Fires the 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
The last game between these teams was so close, but ultimately their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
Here's Ball, following the score by Atlanta. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
And he lobs it up. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The reverse slam? That was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Ball outside. From deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Right side Young, pass to Risache. Here's Daniels. Okongwu inside, pounded by Ball, and he gets that one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Hornets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Ball against Young. The shake. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Ball against Young. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Offensive board. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Ball outside. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Here's Okogie. And it's off from three-point range. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Ball with a steal. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. The 4th spot held by Atlanta.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Hits the trifecta. Ball's got 7 points in the game. Hawks trail by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Now here's Young. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Misses the 3.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Okogie, the pass to Miller. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 5. Oh, there's the alley. Bridges misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And such a skillful shooter. Young going with the gentle make.
Here's Ball. He's got 7. Miller outside, takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Charlotte on top. They lead by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out with great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position. Daniels passes to Johnson. Here's Daniels. Johnson inside. He's against Bridges. The shot by Johnson, no good. Charlotte leading by 5. Oh, they get a hand on it. The drive by Miller. Lays it up and banks it in. Miller's got 8.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
The kick out to Ball. Bridges passes to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Ball ventures inside and converts.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in, and a deep 3 from Young. Sinks it. What range from downtown. He's got 5.
This guy makes those kind of shots just look so easy.
Ball passes to Bridges. Ball taking his time here. The kick out to Williams. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks.
Nice pass and strong finish. Johnson just powering that one down.
Bridges finds Williams. Miller outside. Back to Bridges. Ball outside. Okogie on the wing. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and Johnson slams it in. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
It's good on the putback. Now just a 2-point Charlotte lead.
Good energy down low from Young, creating a second chance all by himself.
Here's Ball. Okogie on the wing. Miller against Young. Back to Miller. From downtown. It's rebounded by Risacher.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Outside Young, stolen by Bridges. And it's the Hornets on the break. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, nice quick transition play for Ball. Getting out ahead of the defense and converting on the fast break.
Young, the pass to Daniels. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this game. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Young with it. 17 points for him last game against Miami.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Nice shot by Okogie.
Once Okogie found position, he went right up with it.
Launches it, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball outside. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
I like how aggressive LaMelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
Pass to Risacher. Atlanta shooting their first foul shots of the night.
Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. 5 ticks left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Green. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Green's gotten his first basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Charlotte on top, up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
You take a look at the Hornets. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up.
And now breaking down the first half we saw, what can you say about LaMelo Ball? He's putting on a show.
Yeah, he's high points.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
They've got Yusuf Nurkic, Green out there with Williams. Then there's Trey Mann, and it's Moore in a 2-guard. That's the Hornets 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's LeVert for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Nance against Williams. Outside man. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Terrence Mann. Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Knocked loose. There's a screen by Nurkic. Man, the pass to Nurkic. And the basket is good. Nurkic has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Pass to Buffkin. Out to the wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Capella. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Inside, Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
So much power behind those Nurkic dunks.
LeVert outside. To the middle. Here's Nance. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league, and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess. But really, Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game, and is building on that potential.
Moore passes to Williams. From behind the arc. He can't get it to go. Hawks trail by 4. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. Of course, that was a little bit different offensive system, but he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Nurkic finds Williams. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Nance right side. And Nance with the slam.
So pretty when Larry Nance Jr., even at his size, gets a chance to glide.
On the wing, Green. Back to Nurkic. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Nurkic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
LeVert passes to Nance. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Grant Williams. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside man. The kick out to Williams. Jacks up a 3. And Charlotte another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Hawks trail by 5. Here's Buffkin. He's scoreless. Nice move. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Driving to the basket. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Back to LeVert. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. "17 seconds left in the third quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the...
At the line for the Hawks, Karis LeVert. Shooting.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
shot.
And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Ball outside. The kick out to Williams. Back to Ball. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Young. It's good.
Can he get it off in
It
time?
counts at the buzzer.
That's a feel good.
Wow. Whoa. The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And at the close of the third quarter, Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Risache in at small forward.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide open guy.
Young looking around. Fearless from Young inside.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Miller outside, the shot. Okongwu with the rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Risache. Clock at 6. Young from long range. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Charlotte.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Good try by Miller.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Young inside, pounded by Ball. And yep, it's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Okogie. It's rebounded by Risache.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And out on the wing, Zach Risache has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Puts up a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bridges, and here's Miller. Here's Okogie, back to Miller.
Get up to throw down.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
That one goes in.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Risache.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hornets with the rebound. Now Miller. The 3 is up. Doesn't go for him. The ball's knocked loose. Ball passes to Williams. Here's Okogie from the arc. Goes back up. Pass the ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Boy, LaMelo has all the tools. I mean, a deep, deep bag.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. On the wing, Daniels fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
3 points.
Young's got 3 assists in the game.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Jalen Johnson. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Miles Bridges.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Young from long range. A rebound by Bridges. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Miller pass to Bridges. Miller against Young. Okogie on the wing. Outside, Williams. And he's going for the lob.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Young can't hit.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball passes to Bridges. Back to ball. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2.
At the line for Charlotte, LaMelo.
And so Ball nails both of them.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
What are you looking for?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. On the perimeter, it's Barrett and Barnes. Robinson is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Dick in at the 1.
Well, Ingram has been an all-star because he doesn't have to dominate the ball to score. He's a sharp shooter who's very efficient in his offensive game.
Ball dishes to Bridges. Left side, Miller. Toronto grabs the miss. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Now, here's Bridges after R.J. Barrett's miss.
How about that burst and bounce from Bridges on the throwdown as he rolled right by the defender?
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Here's Ball. The Raptors getting the bucket.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Barnes. Ingram wide open. Cranes the three-pointer. Ingram's got 6.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Shots good by Miller.
And more than just a jump shooter. Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Barrett against Miller. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really out of the right place defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now, here's Ball. Plays it up and banks it in.
Among the best ball handlers in the league, for sure. LaMelo right to the rack.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Dick. And it's off from three-point range. Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to Indiana. Bridges, no one around him. And he hits it to tie the game up. He has 5.
I think he epitomizes the modern-day stretch 4. Miles Bridges can hurt you from deep, in addition to getting to the rack.
Here's Dick. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hornets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And here's Ingram from the arc, and the Raptors miss again. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Miller outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Miller's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the home. Hey, David, thank you.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Hornets leading by 6. Pass to Miller. Back to Bridges. Okogie, the pass to ball. 6 to shoot. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Dick. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Okogie, the pass to ball. They set the pick. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing up. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. On the perimeter, it's Barrett and Barnes. Brandon Ingram's out there with Robinson. And it's Dick in at the guard position. Here's Ball. Lays it up off the glass. Ball's got his second basket.
Never lacking for sizzle in this game. That was a sweet move from Ball right there.
Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball. And the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor.
That ties the game. Barnes has got 5.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from 3, this guy is almost unguardable.
Now Ball. Driving in, and Ball slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down. Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Barrett kicks to Barnes. Ball against Barrett. Back to Barnes. Ingram outside. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Dick. Ball with the rebound. Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, one of the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself.
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Ball with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Okogie. Shot clock at 6. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Miller outside. Rebound by the Raptors. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Here's Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Bridges brings a toughness to his team's interior scoring because of his athleticism, physicality, and aggressiveness.
One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
Out to Ingram and stolen by Miller. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Back to Ball. Lets it go from deep. And the Hornets miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ingram finds Barnes. Back to Ingram. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Ball. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Robinson dishes to Barnes. Robinson sets a screen for Barnes. Offensive rebound. Robinson kicks to Barrett. Buries it from 3-point range. Barrett's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Raptors.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Ball from long range. Again, ball missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Ingram passes to Barnes. Goes up the baseline. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
You take a look at the Hornets, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Toronto Raptors. Thank you for being with us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say, guys? Miles Bridges, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
They've got Trey Mann. Williams is out there with Green. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Moore in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Payton, he's checked in for Trey Mann. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Quickly.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Payton against Quickly. Payton looking around. Lock at 6. Back to Williams. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. From deep, Green. No good. Shot missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for the Hornets. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Battle. He takes it in, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Pass to Battle. Now, here's Tucker to the left wing. Mobo from outside off the mark. Here's Mann, quickly covering, stripped away. And they're running. Here's Mobo. Basket good. Mobo's got his first points of the night.
That's just unselfish basketball by Tucker, making the extra pass to set up his teammate.
Williams, a screen on Quickly. The kick out to Williams. Here's Mann. And he lays it straight in. Mann's got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Now, here's Quickly. Defended by Mann. Here's Battle. Misses the 3. And he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Green, and he makes that one. Now it's a 6-point Hornets lead.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Tucker the pass to Battle. And it falls over the rim and in.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Right side, Williams. Pass to Mann. Yes, that goes in. 8 points for him.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Quickly. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Williams. Can't convert off the spin.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Fires the 3. Battle misses. Hornets leading by 4. Back to Williams. Shoots the 3. Tries again. And Nurkic lays it in. Nurkic has got his first points of the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Battle's got 6.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Mann. He's got 8, and they pick up 2. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And the shot goes down. Quickly's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Green inside the three-point line, and we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Hornets on top, leading. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Emmanuel quickly out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Mobo in at the power forward position. Miller surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. Out to Miller. Over quickly. Miller, no luck.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now, here's Quickly. Pass to Battle. And here's Tucker. To tie it up. Battle pass to Pirtle. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Timeout. Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Now, he begged his players to keep it simple out there. Told them one possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
Thank you, David. Ingram outside. Good on the triple.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch-and-shoot jumpers, it's textbook. He's got excellent posture. His hands are in a good position, and most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
Shots good by Miller.
And an eye for an eye, both.
Teams working to stretch the floor. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Ingram outside. Pass to Barrett. On the wing, Barnes. Now Barrett. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Ingram. No good from the wing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Jet passes to Robinson. Barrett with the ball. It's Ingram on the wing. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. They set the screen. And that one's good. Ingram.
You want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his number is called.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Ball finds Bridges. The kick out to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. It's rebounded by Barrett.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Now, just a 2-point Hornets lead.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And it's Miller with the jam.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Barnes kicks to Barrett. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to Barrett. Over Miller.
Outstanding contest that time. Miller doing a good job defending without foul.
Three-pointer. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Good free throws. Good for Ingram.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
And stolen by Barnes. And there's the drive. Money!
Coming up with the goods there. Barnes showing he can deliver.
A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Miller dishes the ball. 24 seconds left in the game. Clock at 6. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Out to Miller. It's good!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Hornets ball.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's Charlotte picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another.
NBA fans early. Season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now you get to find out.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Brandon Ingram out there with Barnes. And it's Boucher in at the center, locking down the middle.
Boy, when Quickly drives, you see that suddenness, and there's also a control there. Both are important.
Quickly against Young. Johnson a screen on Quickly. Here's Daniels. It's tipped.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of R.J. Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Outside for Ingram. Right side Barnes. Boucher outside. 6 to shoot. Rebound Atlanta. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Graham.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Boucher. That one is off. Good D by Kongwu.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Outside Young. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Going inside. The kick out to Johnson. And he lobs it up top. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Now Quickly. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the... And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The play will be reviewed under NCAA rules. The officials will have
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Barrett, no good on that one.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Young looking around. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Good.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
All right, now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Quinn Snyder.
And he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. To the inside. It's stolen by Ingram. Here comes Toronto on the push. That puts him in the lead. Barrett's got 5 points.
Well, R.J. Barrett wants to get in transition and get a basket before the defense can settle in.
Well, Emmanuel Quickley is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball doors.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
Now here's Quickley. Misses the layup. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Young. There's a screen by Johnson. Pass to Rizachet. Quickly against Young. Here's a Kongu. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Okongwu's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Quickly against Young. Quickly passes to Barrett. Outside for Boucher. Pass to Ingram. 3-pointer. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Okongwu inside. Boucher on him. That's good from Okongwu. On the assist by Young.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Ingram into the lane. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
A go-to score. Love seeing Ingram take punishment and fight his way through it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. On the wing, Daniels. Left side, Johnson. Back to Daniels. A good look from Johnson. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Onyeka Okongwu, he's been the guy making things happen for Atlanta. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Rizachet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Barnes with it, and it's Young picking him up. And here's Ingram from the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Count that one. Johnson's got 6.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Quickly. And he banks in the layup.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel Quickley. Just a quick opportunity finish.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. On defense, the Hawks. And it's quickly with a miss.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
It's Johnson with a drive. Outside Young. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
The Hawks lead by 3. The 3 from Rizashay. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And we've got London on the track here in the crowd tonight. Known for being a big-time supporter of the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, born in Memphis, he moved to the Atlanta area when he was young. And he's a big part of the Atlanta hip-hop scene. And, of course, a big Hawks fan.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Daniels passes to Young. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Launches the 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Rizashay's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Ingram with the basket on the assist by Quickly. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all see.
Pass to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Off target with the 3. The Hawks lead by 4. On the wing, Daniels. We've got 1:08 left in the second period. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. There's the triple. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Rizashay, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck and to the cup. Nice finish.
Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Here's Young. He's got 5. The 3 from Rizashay. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Tie game in Atlanta. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
24.
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now, and Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days? And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close.
Thanks as always.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Johnson.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. Toronto, number 1.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. They've got Dick, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to man. Nance outside. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Nance has got his first 2 points of the night.
You have to do more than that against Larry Nance Jr. This guy is no stranger to physical contact.
Here's Dick. Buffkin with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. He got a piece of it. Outside Dick, pass to Battle. And there's the screen. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And he jams it home with authority.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Buffkin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Takes the 3.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
And it's Battle missing. Off trail by 4. To the left side wing. Nance outside. Nails the baby hook. Nance has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, if you would let Larry Nance Jr. carve out that kind of space, turn the lights out.
Pass to Battle. Over LeVert. Here's Battle. Here's Mobo. Off the mark there with a 3. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Back to LeVert. And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. The Raptors with a lead. Battle's shot is good. Battle's got 6.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
LeVert passes to man. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And here's LeVert for 3. And the three-pointer goes. And it's a tie ball game.
I love watching Karis LeVert be assertive on the offensive end. The ability to rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
Here's Abaji. No points yet. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Man. Offensive rebound. Capella. The kick out to Nance. LeVert outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Nance. Picked it out of midair. Here we go, one-on-one. And he throws it down with one hand.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
The drive by man. Right wing. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. LeVert with the ball. Shoots. Tries again. Well, the jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Capella's gotten his first basket of the night.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Toronto's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Battle. Here's Abaji. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Risacher in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trae can dish it effectively.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Young against Quickly. Outside Young. Rebound Toronto. Quickly, right side. That one goes. Count it. Quickly's got 4 points in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Young inside, guarded by Quickly. Young misses. Outside Ingram. Quickly passes to Ingram. Outside Barrett. Johnson against Ingram. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Just 5 on the clock. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
Good to see Risacher attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
Here's Quickly. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Back to Barnes. Shoots over Johnson. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And the Raptors lead by 7.
You've got to keep an eye on Scotty Barnes. I don't care where he is on the floor. This guy an opportunistic scorer.
Here's Young. Fearless from Young inside.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Team second.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's quickly. Rejected by Okongwu. Here's Risache. Here's Daniels, guarded by Quickly. Inside, here's Okongwu. Pass to Risache. 4 on the clock. Off target from outside. Raptors lead by 5. That's tipped. Quickly finds Boucher. Back to Quickly. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Ingram, rebounded by Daniels. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Outside Johnson. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team second.
1:16 left to play in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Young, the pass to Daniels. Lets it fly. That one a little long. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Quickly from outside. Gets the 3-ball to go. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Well, this is Quickly's game in a nutshell. This guy's thinking score as soon as he touches it.
And Young gets it to go.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Quickly outside. Barnes a screen. An open look for Ingram. Gets to the corner and hits it.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Fires it. The shot by Ingram, no good.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Risache. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Atlanta ball.
And so Toronto takes the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris.
One of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight. And I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. Here's Daniels. Johnson for three. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Hawks. Here's Okogie. Out to Bridges. Pass to Miller. There's the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. He takes it in. Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Out left to the wing. Tries the spin move. Here's Ball. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Yeah, you know, guys, the amount of offense that Young creates for himself and his teammates is staggering. This guy does it all.
Here's Rizachet. Sinks the triple.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Here's Ball. Following the three by Atlanta. Miller outside. Charlotte again missing.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Break since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Driving inside, and it's Miller with the jam.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
Now Young. 17 points in his last outing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Ball, the pass to Williams. The kick out to Ball. Back to Williams. And stolen by Okongwu. Fast break, the Hawks. And that one's good.
Daniels makes sure to capitalize on that easy scoring.
Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami. And Ball puts up a deep three. Out to Bridges. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Count it.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Hornets trail by 8. There's Ball with the three. The second chance effort. And Williams lays it in.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Young inside. He's covered by Ball. Charlotte has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Miller inside. Young against Ball. Out to Miller. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Traps in the tray. Miller's got 5.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Young against Ball. Pass to Daniels. The 3. Here's Young. Doubled by Bridges. Here's Rizichet. He's covered by Ball. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. No good with the triple. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead by... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
The front court is Rizichet and Johnson. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And it's Miller with the jam.
And offensively, Miller is terrific on the perimeter, but he can also play above the rim as well.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow. Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
Here's Rizichet, and the layup's good off the glass. Rizichet's got his second bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Back to Ball. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Even that's coaching, right? Growth and development. Mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's Young. He's got 5. Johnson sends the screen for Young. Shot clock at 6. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Looking now at some numbers for LaMelo Ball. Coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night. Ball from long range. And it's Rizichet with the rebound.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Got a hand on it. Bridges with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Bridges kicks the ball. There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster. But everyone builds on the players who came before them. And the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation for it.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Johnson,
good. Matching basket. baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Daniel. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Daniels has got 5.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
Miller, the pass to ball. Young with the steal. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Three-pointer, Daniels. On the wing, Daniels. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
5 on the clock. Daniels passes to Johnson. Rizachet wide open. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. And the basket by Johnson.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Pass to Okogie. Out to Miller. From the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that is massive. The three at the buzzer ties it up. And they'll go to the break the way we started, dead even.
Tie game in Atlanta. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half.
You know, right now for the Hawks, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, and focusing back in on the Hawks. They're in a tight one.
You love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows his ring.
And that is...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the court for the Hornets, Green is out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Moore in at the 2 spot. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Hornets trail by 3. Nurkic the pass to Mann. Williams with the ball. Back to Mann. Williams a screen. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Nance against Green. On the wing, Mann. Pass to Williams. Count the basket. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Buffkin, defended by Mann. LeVert in the corner. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Charlotte has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. It's stolen by Capella. Deflects the pass. Nurkic with the steal. Williams kicks to Nurkic. Green against LeVert. Right wing. Here's Nurkic. Offline with his three.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make this spectacular look routine?
Here's Williams. Nance gets the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Williams with a clean look. Charlotte again missing. Atlanta leading by 4. LeVert the pass to Capella. Moore against LeVert. Back to Capella. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Capella's got his first basket.
Yeah, good footwork by Capella. Setting the pick and finding his spot.
From deep, Green. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Buffkin. He has yet to score. Here's Capella. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
Yeah, a difference maker on the glass. Capella has been doing this for a long time.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
And the shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Man can't hit.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Mann, and he's good on the three ball. Mann's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Nurkic. Charlotte no good that time either. Nance, right side. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Clint Capella, Hands out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Pumpkin in at the point.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Told them pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. It's good. And the Hawks lead by 15.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Left side, Miller. Here's Bridges. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Young against Ball. It's Young on the wing. Good, nice job down low.
Look at that touch. Not many do it better than Young.
Young against Ball. From downtown, Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And it's Risa Shea missing. Hornets trail by 15. Bridges dishes the ball. Risa Shea with the steal. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Risa Shea.
Risa Shea so talented with the ball in his hands.
Miller outside. Bridges outside. Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The kick out to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Ball. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, Young is so good in that pick and roll. He knows what the defense is going to do and then just sets up his team.
Ball finds Bridges. Williams outside. Rebound by Johnson.
And even with good coverage defensively that he has confidence to drill the 3.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Mark Williams. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you missed the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Johnson.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Fires the 3. Ball no good. And here is Johnson. Pass to Risa Shea. Back to Johnson. Young against Ball. Young outside. Clock at 4. Fires away from outside. The Hawks again can't hit. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Rizachet with it. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one worth much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and